afternoon. Thanks for joining me on the Ghanaian Farmer on Radio Good 90.5 FM. My name is Enyona Manye. You can get interactive on all our social media platforms on Facebook, LinkedIn, on YouTube, and of course on Twitter, the Ghanaian Farmer. If you watched my platform overnight, you'd realize that I posted a flyer. And the flyer is talking about agriculture investment. There are a lot of us who have money, but we don't know which arm or where in the value chain do we invest our money. How much is enough to invest? And what are my expectations? Bebrenasi, agri can I pay money there? A risky business. Inti me na me di sika koshemu. Ebinu say o pesca faster. Returns on your investment faster. Don't go to agri. Is it true or is it a myth? Well, today we have an entrepreneur and of course an investment consultant to tell us more about I'm sure all of you who are on social media, his followers across the globe, you're following keenly. If you don't see us streaming live, forgive us, but I'm recording and I'll make sure you have it on YouTube. And of course, Wafa is going to help me share it for you to have access to it and watch it. I'm talking about the, go-getter, the man who is up for grabs. Everybody want a piece of him. Is what I Wafa, many will start here. Last year, Masala is and then they drew me so. Internet they Wafa, but he's here to talk to us. So let me welcome him, and then we get into the conversation. I'm talking about Mr. Kwabna Obeng Dako. Hey, it's here in my studios. Wafa, Mama,
Sister, when you also.
Wafa, Baja to say.
Yeah, we are the vocal.
We thank God. You're doing amazing. You're doing incredible things for Ghanaian youth, especially those who are in the diaspora. They appreciate you so much.
Oh.
Yes, you have no idea. You are reorienting young people's mindset about investment.
That's right.
Money, say ketwa, say kesie. How to turn it around. And there are many crying multiple streams of income. What if I say, "Open sky, a juma ba kono, mouse kana open." So, kai say obey we are wahaka crack, now we are wahaka crack, a babuao. Ane, naska open, ubenya, wafa. And kasafa, a great investment. There is a long value chain when it comes to the agriculture sector.
Yeah.
From the production, the livestock area, and kukon kete, and ponchi, and dry, rabbits, gas kata, ninyanaka, aquaculture for a catfish, tilapia woho, and our face so. Yes, our value addition.
Yeah.
Almost say media mean to me Gina area so I can't go and farm, but I want to buy, add value, package and sell.
Yeah.
There are those people.
That's right.
There are those in the machinery. He says, me, I want to buy tractors, harvesters, plow and sell or rent it to farmers.
Yeah.
That is another line of investment. There are agriculture journalists or content creators like I am doing.
That's right.
Because for a long time I realized there was a gap between information and then the agriculture space. So that is what is, preventing for some obeko. Until I decided to bridge the gap. So value chain need dear exporters were.
That's right.
Those who said I want to buy from the farmer and then I will export abroad.
Yeah.
That is another line of investment.
That's right.
So agriculture investment, the importance, sir.
And you me that's it. Me chia was your phone, so. That's so adwuma we magana mai. Mpanyifo na kai say e pese for akwa ye de nimde esio.
Right.
Enti bibia so ani pa ye bia no so obenya nkunimde wo mu a oso nya nimde wo.
Exactly.
And asabe say obedi nkuku anase ho kire beba hia beba so a ejina de sabe wonim. Enti wo boda wuro no eno ne fapem no because the nipa nim no eno ano de nam.
Okay.
Enti obesi ma kom na me koye anyeye many times is because of the know-how, the expertise.
Right.
A lot of things are within our control, especially if you are equipped. It is said they offer car kokuma say, nanim kaka, na offer kwano so, na wabotre. Likely so bedu. So dimrano so. Now what is say, sabi obi out say me unim kaka. The kwano gra unim, and also be kokuma say. That's right. So you can agree can kasa de ohwemu a eno pa na ye mudodo no an ye firi mu.
Okay.
Baby okay say obi mo kopo so. Se bi mo ye mponche, nwan se bi mo do koko, mako, nyadoa. Ebi mo kura to so ka ba koma nkrofo aye adwuma ani nyina no e agree no. Amedwen say ye pese ekohia kura na ho pa na wo se nke de ani edai. Ehwe. And surprisingly, also kura na nipa dodo no adwen say any say de hwe kura. Bibi abaya betimanya nkonimdie wo mu no. Wo say ya de awo nimdie wo na ya de so a ebe ne wo awote ase. As a tough kura na betimanya den afa. And so I think all of us whichever way that we can, we must look at agriculture in any way or in any shape or form.
Right.
You know, so it could be in the value chain, baby, a bit mapicky biano. Me cry me doing says so free Ghana, free a baby mamu dear. So pese udi pa o sika semua. Unti free. Unti free.
Right.
One way or the other also pay big a cry day.
Okay.
Na so udi jawum and as I walk out from crack or ye for ni nyina me dwen say mu nyina no se kire sika semu ya ye betima ye bibi ma na nye sika nko ede be maye yo esa be ma nkrofo adwuma na sebe e be sa ma ye man no kra ede etumpo. I mean they have the statistics there, but in almost every food component and normal ye krafira monani bi wo ha wo senke ya na etimi eden ye no eno nkran timi masika.
Okay.
So for si chire nkran kra and na se kra de se tomato nyina ye de ba nyado ane nkruma nyina kra no ha ye de ba duwe mu nyina kire se normal wo ha o se esua na ye timi de ye.
Okay.
And many of it will fall within agri sector.
Great. Wafa, so now let's talk about how do we develop the mindset to start and build businesses in agriculture space? Because you see, like I said, most people thought agric investment ends on the field, where the cattlers and the hoes are knocking each other. But beyond that, there is more. So how do we begin to reorient the young people mindset to think in the area of investment?
Okay. Business. It's a game of numbers.
Okay.
Monetizing bibia we are develop brand nipa bia no a business. Na wo kokua enimu a won say obi okuta sekan. We sabi wo ko yenkrasi ya wo okuta sekan na ni kaba ko ate traza no. Wo so ye fu.
Yes.
Ene ye wo de ya tetere say fu na person ye de a ene ye fa the friend business no fa kom.
Okay.
Eno kire say me do mako 1 acre sika bia me di kom no me ni de kire na me bisamu ye se me do mako ikura wi a hwan na ebeto
right
na say na woto no so se am kasa bia se mako cap back here 10 cedis a me no metimi akọ it's a form of production. It's production purely. And obi no produce bibia onwie na de ye ton no e board den say said you go produce no e ba sa you don't have a business.
Exactly.
And so you do your math to say okay me person me koye mako na mako ni say ne ton no na nkrofo say kura na ton no na nipa say ni say na wo so ton no nti wo komu no esu anu say okay me wi a hwa na beto. That should inform your choices. And even crop okra na say the point in the chain I was over here. Because you must know say demand the beer need the okoye na then there's no business. If nobody needs what you want at a price that is profitable. That is the way no lose.
Okay.
And no come market ko bisa.
Right.
And here for here sa de we amekoye. Na omoy. And na won eni so okope oni nipa ba kope na kasa. Now, any people about Kasana, so we know one pay.
Exactly.
Now, very frustrated. Yes. So, from the business point of view,
yes.
When him say me this can come, and he for the better. Also, bomb should be an Debbie. Meaning, this also do seek a cotard. Now, Koya, Jumana, we are copper beach or so better. Then there's no business sense. What I say. So, I didn't know Koya, Quakoya, Sabaya, Union, and the pile agina would do Diachi, and this guy day. Then you have value, then you have demand.
Right.
Then there's business.
Okay.
And so you go to the market to ask what specifics. Maybe our crop will be an answer. Maybe our person produce on the farm. Maybe our person the value to be an here for here. One in Paddy Bibria Casa. Now, if you want to account numbers, now, so okay, say, a tear there, and you say, no, some medication. Now, medication so many the chira, copim say, yeah, maybe 10% profit, 20% profit, 50% profit.
Okay.
And the moment you go in like that, then you are thinking as a business person. Great. So now, is it because in farming,
fact this part of the business that is why there is that notion that agri doesn't pay.
Because you say or do phone or there or na yire na mape. Onya na dwen say or do phone dey free him.
Okay.
Because business no dey free him actually. And yes, I may do keke. Bo I say, yeah, we no to me I say any hobby. But there's no intentionality say okay, way. They said you be a cover normal about cash and I say aboso kai. One year grow. One far when himself they make quite far beton physical. I don't think many growing up a lot of our farmers were thinking like that. They were just farming to feed the family.
Okay.
And kakrebi kaswa no the amobi. And I said you say okay, me so skills I need me only but really it's not as a business. Okay. And so me say modeling as a business. Your sectors, your agriculture, your communication, your finance, your let's say construction, real estate, your electronics. These are all factors or sectors of economy. Okay. And agri is major part of any economy.
Right.
And whenever there's a sector in the economy, there are numbers, there is business, there is money. And it's quite agri so if you're equipped with the right information, especially on finance and how to model a business. Because business no come out the BBS when you say me kwa business. And only say you kwa so na be fa nkrofo mo maboa. So say no money nyina okeka bom na ye year, then it becomes a business. So I think say obi a welcome so ye mponche so ye nwan or say me ye way as a business. Your orientation is entirely different from the oye ni biara.
Okay. So you are an investor. You have money and you want to give money to someone who wants to do farming. Most of the young people, they are getting attracted to the agri space and agribusiness. They want to get into the space. But the funding is not there. But maybe as why inherit be if papa and I say how do we prepare ourselves and make ourselves investment ready?
Yeah.
Okay, say okay, what for? Me plan ni. 1 acre biano. This is how much I will need.
Okay.
And this is how much I'm likely to get.
Yeah.
Send a bear or be that in the me pouch business for okay. How do we begin to take the agri from that side?
All right. I mean, you say there's no proof more than what you have done. You know, and to go and so my church book of church numbers, what church numbers say, but ye 1 acre be me.
Okay.
Ye 1 plot to be me any day. Say me could test 100,000 as all year for.
Right.
That's a me Jane said me sick and mean 2 more. Maybe Saudi why. So also bet my 100 acres.
Yeah.
But why 1 acre? Was all na minisika. Not just say there's a discardama, you may not make intelligent decisions on that, especially if it's your first. And so for you to make yourself investment ready, you should prove with the work that you have done.
Okay.
If you can show somebody that, listen, last year, me I made my holding. Me national service, and I say me national service. Me to me bro, it be 2 acres. Me to me try bag say, me Tony say, what numbers you have gone through the whole process.
Right.
Therefore, so be the 50,000 more. And likely say you will be able to correct the mistakes that you made and preserve the money. Business is said that head dances you can win shin or brawin ye bida.
Okay.
So and many times some person will be this no business more prove yourself.
Okay.
Be also person yen nantwie but metimi aton nantwie ba ko mienu me de miami sika me de miami fu amekoton ye me mpabo amekoton ye metimi aye obi a wotimi aye bibia oda kire nkrofo no likely say you have a better chance of getting money from somebody who is serious than you just having people to show that I've done my numbers and these are 8. No, because all your people know so and it's a walk off for my choir and you're the same what for powerful go so mama Obo party and I say I'm BSc into Makrabi Mokrano so money in your home. Do you know how to manage them? You cannot learn that on paper. You cannot learn that on paper. You really have to do it. And there is no better proof of what you know than the execution. Okay. So prove yourself.
Prove yourself.
Yes, by doing something, no matter how little it is. And don't really wait for capital to start anything. Start with the energy, start with the network, start with your strength, with your focus. Prove that you have been able to produce something. That shifts the game.
Say you better ekwanya ye bresa fimu nyina no ye betumi anya sike efie ye dwuma no mo mepa cho tips bi wo ho a wudi e be femu a because I feel where the ekwafo ye pese ye.
Wow. And your my books 11 perspective nedikai is about 9 years now. financial streamline, how to teach yourself money. Won't even Jessica Abra Unim Ska Honim dear. I will hold some say, move brain if you busiam was Casamunian. And yet, no, maybe no Wabusianim. And India was Ganahona, Sabia Busiadini.
Right.
Sky and Totia. So, Timmy will be young Krumas is here. When him baby or coffer in Krumano, Adriano. When him assassin or also the Eshaso, and as what the Shemo. When him chemical also the Camo. When him time also did Suede. A good so walk around him so in so good where we are. Adriana Bessay, this was the Quanopa. Your technique out to me the year, a Juma, and also to me do a fool, Emma, Utim Ednini, Emma chat, no Yavaso. The same technique is what applies to money. Many people think that their technical expertise is enough for them to get money. When Kofobe said, you will nimno, a beman and yeska. It will go to school for your accountant, obviously me a farmer, obviously me a veterinary, obviously me a medical doctor, me a lawyer. And not your technical expertise, a profession.
Right.
Sikano Janani baby, oh. It is that you did your carpenter. You are 30 years or to make a couple of the Yakunya. Sikaso so mra especially while pet me obeti ma kura kura sikana so obeti ma da sikati me enyafa hudie kakra wo eno no ye wo normal wo se wo sika ho nyasa wonya bi na dodo no ano sha se wo gidie and say your belief system on money. If you so believe that God did not make you to be worthy, that you are starting from a very low point.
Right.
What I say, what you say, me no, you fear the any say day. Ye. Obi cross is can so dey sunsun de. No. It just like who nim say see koko ye. Ototo no anti sika kakra ba wonsam no say na wo ye no. Obi wa we kuani the whole season. Obi say sika say na wo de ko share adwuma we mu a. Wonim.
Di anti na eba ne sa.
Because wonim say the oil na business. And to the teku for abafo also twere. O de sempo a also twere. Uto nsuo mo so twere, uto chemical we also twere, uto bottle. O kono kra auto yogurt or kwan so se nyina o ka bom.
Okay.
O timi says a free wave 5 acres ya me ye sika say na ye den. Ko share mu. O so hu. Na say o ye kra no so timi plan ya say okay, e bia na o twemi ensa bia me hia sika say. Nti o lock o kwan so. So hu e sika no nteto ye ni bi no.
Okay.
Nti o nim say o toto ne sa. Say adwuma no kra che a obehu. E bo o timi say
ekuafo no. Bebre na ye say papa no ono omo anko school sabi enti entwere no onim ntworo
okay
enti sesi ano sa asema okay obaya da atwotwo nyoma yegu
papa kro na ontimi ntwere so otimi send mobile money enyo o send mobile money so wo otimi de ma obi yima no se me ba na send me to hwema me wa enti e kire de say ja so adwuma ya wo ye so obetimi de wani adi sika na chi eni bia sika na ko yi a adwuma ne besi ye ama wonya sika ne bi wo enti wonim se me ye we na se menya sika ne bi dia ene bia se me kora na mentimi ntwera me wo faase bi wo ho me ba bi wo ho a me de na ko school obetimi ayeden atwere obi okra so a ye na na mo ebebere anko school ba sika nko ade no mo so enti no e kire se okay yes se wo hye adwuma na se a wo han asase ne sei o so de to ba bie sika bia de ko mu no so hu se bedi bu bosome me yansa na aduana start se wo te ani nyina so ye de hu enti wo wi a wonim se kasei na me boye na asilis menya mfa so a wo se bitimi te ka nyina ye de e free mu e ba sa pe wo se sika wo hu wo se sika wa adwuma no ma hu enu ntina ye se nkrofo aye ku adwuma wo mu nye ye enye nu ntia ye sika sem na wo nim se ye se toto ne ye wo ku adwuma no mu ntia so if your financial data is wrong, it's likely that you struggle with your finances.
Okay.
Yes. So, baby, here on actually said the people don't have the right financial information, the right financial skill set. Anyway, and until no man can get busy and the panel status or to tope what dog grow for the baby.
It's a record here, number one.
That's it. You have to keep.
Okay.
You must keep whatever is coming in, whatever is going out of the business. And now, milestones so. And I hear is Kurano. Oh, Bobo say also. Oh, Bobo Sia, Bosiano in one cent or more Jeffrey Winsem. Why, 1,000 or so I oh, my chim. There be a mammy say, but won't 2 years and said, I know what you come home.
What dress okay, no coji loan. I bet you
also whom Bosiano in see home.
Okay.
Anne, so
bisa.
I'll be sad.
Anne.
Send a home. Oh, give me 1,000, was me and son, also beg 1,000 a year, 100% what you. Now, send I'll be done to 100%. And to go how Bosiano, the question, you may no board is so myself. When you're crying and for so I want to be to Bosianica because Nipanica and one or Jessica. wa nwen bosia no nsi hu na we den e wo ho no
exactly
nti bo se tam bia na kadi nanim ko sika na ba mu na ntimi antua bosia no kora nsi hu na atua sika na nkasa na ba na ode ma wo no nti wo ye kua na se okoje bosia hwemu ahwe ye bosia bia wo tua 5% a month bia no likely say the problem be bro because no boarding
okay
because wo tua 5% a month I just say the whole year is 60%. How much are you making? I'll bet you 60% no and I told the big crowd mo jisika ni bi to na ansa no ma sa tete o tutua nkan to be wo kra won na just percentage na o tutua no it's because they know that you are not intelligent financially. They know you are very much good as a farmer but we see kasem there who is a teacher for say we are very good as a teacher but we jibo say dey koto TV be he
ekuafo wana wo hu say kuro mu ha ekuafo ya financial education amaya da insesi anu say enye your fault
enye mo fault
it means as an individual no
yes
as one education
so that's it o person odi enye chance enye makoje makoma na makoje pada na asem prophet say na bi nye no asem ne eka se o do afuo no prophet anka jo se me no ho na ye de na basic anko ade abese odi hye sunzum enye ntoto ye na no na ya na wo kan ya na ekrom ya de no bata ntoto ye
right
enti ototo ne ye catch yourself okoje bosia hwe eni ye bosia ne ye memfa ni agro because one hwe a ebe chechero obo se na afi wo nkwa wo se o me na me fie nya ofie you didn't look at the numbers so enti wo twere wo koje bosia wani di eden edi akire na to da bi so advice wo ye afo no nyina bia obetwa na afi akire se won tan hu sika biem. And so what we call cash flow.
Exactly.
And meresa na hu sika.
Yeah.
And they say oh yeah do for wo dua bibi e de afi ne benyina. In between no dia na obedie.
I was coming to that place. That in farming, you were short term.
That's right.
Long, medium, and then long term.
Yes.
Inti obi wo hona so ye nyadoane je neni toswa. Eno dia 3 months bia.
Obehu kakra.
Obenye sika.
That's right.
Na ni obi oye medium term say cassava 1 year, bayre 1 year. Ansa na the whole 12 months no twen say pineapple or twen say 1 year bedu. Ansa na wa harvest. Say a long term for bay mango ni coconut for there or no obetwen in terms of agri investment what should I consider before choosing any of this?
Okay, so there should be long term farming and there should be short term. Sika nkasa de omo ta hu sika pa omutimi sika sam edaye obi a almost every day bi hu sika omo na tambia obo no bosia otimi tua
right
se ne o kan kran de a tambia hu sika sika ni bia hu sika tambia eni ntiro sika obi an ho kire music ni discuss am is because sika no hu bitambia tibia wono obeye adwuma abosome me nsansa na wakonya bia koton to bo so man school fees ba wontimi nya den timi ntua enti o ye farmer o se nti kwan be na mefa so am so bitima toton no ma da bia be hu sika na senye da bia kura na e bia na otwe bia metima ye den metima hu sika kire se bi ho ha o so ton no ma bi ka ho
okay
to the bia friends sees no so kopa bi to ho bia ade foforo bia fa no ma moye no ho no wo di hu dwa bo okra da to the bia so tumi ton aduane ana se bia wo ba ne kuno e bia wo be ma no kwa afuo ba to ba no so ye bibi foforo se be ya tem bia wo be husika because one husika tem bia ho kyeru anything they can say oh na afuo na afuo no ye na nya there should be something that something should give you money almost every day.
Right.
And until I said be more train and buy ye juma and sign on when yesikano 10 bia ne sika samonya so obi o twa bosu aka to bia no and ten it but all the opa ko obo motor spare parts in it every day they go home with money. That's why they have money.
Okay.
Because cash flow is key.
Right.
Like she said 10 bia no mobile phone that why soon and as in soon. Oh, obi a odi dwa bia ta bia kren also the whole month one kren Entibasa or Hobechero.
Right.
And so these are just basic finance that Obia also who says Obetima or Homba house Kamua also to me bibia a disicas day eba. Into me doko ko me do banchi me do cashew.
Okay.
Me do atidia sorghum, no problem. But also to me bibi for Friday this guy day.
Bibi for 40 says.
Hey, walk hey, yeah, Cassim.
Yes.
And you that's right. Do also your farmer, no problem.
Right.
Obi a doctor, but or restaurant. Obi a lawyer, but or trotro a day. Yeah, Jumamano. Obi a teacher, as a mobile money joint.
Okay.
You can't say that I'm a farmer. And therefore, especially Josica Samonia.
But they spend 24 hours on the farm.
The doctor is always in the surgery room. Okay. But if that doctor is waiting for monthly income, it's likely that doctor will have financial complications.
But how about those who do not have the ability to do this multiple stream of income thing?
Then you'll be poor.
Oh,
simple as that. Yeah. That will be poor because it's a skill set. Finance is a skill set. Money is a skill set. Also, what he says, "See, me ba na me so me timi nkasa ba mpese me journalist." Ebefa. Emfa. Enti ye kasa se opese osika ho hen ho de a, then you have to. It's a skill that you can acquire.
Okay.
And I think almost everyone. Also, you won crofo bebre ha omo baby a ye afuo wo do banchi. Encrofo ye gari ka ho. But one day when I just me do banchi we me
yeah.
Na gari na crofo ton no de ontimi to bi.
So if you say, you know, I'm producing and then I sell off to the person who is going to add value.
But it take you 6 months. Yes. 1 year and sana ultimi out in between no now ye dey.
So me ko don.
Don hu wi asika yes so wan hu sika de bia over usika betija. You say oh yeah I can say 4 pound but before so be kese no just master we mo. And this bia gare na ntimi nton a obu obetima sesa pay aye dey aton. Obu obetima apɛ mo bi kra aye bi kra ye nkokɔ ka ho bi buton kosua. So something that is extra for money, you have to do it.
Right.
Especially in the kind of economy that we have.
Right.
Obi ma obosia. Wo say obi kokoko amone ne ade a omo dwoma nim kire keke. Omo say etua mo kaye. Obi etua kaye de ne ma obosia sa na wato fon. Ye ma obosia sa na wato ka. Ye ma obosia sa na osidan. Ye kromo ya ye ni sa ade bi. Enti so otena ba ko ho a be hia wo. Okay. Enti ye ntena ba ko ho. Ye ye bibi foforo ye dey. E ka ho. So otena se ni nyame aboyen. We have dexterity. We are multi-talented. And it's all you are doing so by yeah.
Wafa, at times I've encountered farmers.
Yes.
At the end of a season, when another season is about to start, they are looking forward to people coming to support them.
Yes.
With seed, with fertilizer. Before they can even start the new season.
Yeah.
That has happened for a long time.
That's right.
I've seen a lot of farmers who, when the season is about to start, they are waiting say, hey,
this will be the son.
I feel way, me hear them chance here. Such farmers this season, farmer be want to start this season over bedrie. And then now, and I'm mobile on to two see holes here. Can I say, what steps should I take so that by next season, I won't be waiting for Canada uncle to come and support me before I start again.
And you free trim. Man, you are just so be so I say Tembia. No, that is Africa by no. This will be a boy Tembia. You free trim say. Ade we enya de pa. Enti se maye adwuma no mfie du dia, o se metimi de me ho. Enti boabo so se me de me ho. Enti de na o se me ya me de me ho. Enti season ni duru a, watimi atoto sika sam de bia sie. Se be ye duru a wonko sere, wonko pa chew. Adwuma na wo ye ne de yeye. Ti asesa, ye de yeye te se de obi tu oil and so gold. Okay. We so another industry de yeye. Enti toto no ma ye. Wonim se another season beba mo wa ye dey, wakodo. Enti ada na odi sika de din sem no. Aye bia wo twantoma foforo wo ye party akese etam bia wo atokas be 3 enso ba kope na wo yuso so hu obu okura na o tin na o twa de buro na na da koto asase adwuma ni nyina na wo koto asase aye den
so otrem
da bi wo koto da bi me ka asase kro di kosi dan
okay
so wo de ko adwuma ni mumpo de yankeye ba obu ho a wo odo 3 acres wo nya vaso kakra wo kosi dan den wo pre ne ho hen na wo ba wo pre akosi dan esa wo so adwuma na ehwe wo no enyini enti nipa no bebre wo nya harvest ni wi a on hwesika no so ye wo se no obu a wo was a 2 bedroom ye okay man but mo so all of a sudden o peso o kire se wa ye wa hwesika no the season ni no just obesrew and won trim se obesrew so abema no into on you responsible. Right. So one of the reasons is because you take full responsibility for your finances, which means that you're not waiting to beg somebody, waiting for somebody to come in to help you before you move. And that will mean that you think differently. Okay. So the farm is a machine that will make you wealthy. So feed that machine, maintain that machine. The here no say sika de kom. Say phone here sika men fan koye party. Okay. A phone here is coming from cotton taddy and share a business, no, which is a farm. Okay. Whatever that you're doing, you have to make sure that it's so much grease,
right.
maintain, sebeya, one semester, what to do, Sika Semia, 10 biaro allowance.
Yeah.
Would drink quite to allowance. Wouldn't say Drew Samria, Sika said me and 10 biaro buscan by Sebeya, the Cocoche, a Jumana day. Ejina, I said, you'll be a provision shop at Kakrabia about or did.
Right.
10 biaro could you grow, yes, can no Sunday coffin, no man also a ton. The same with your farm.
Right.
Who says Sikana, 10 biaro Drew season almost in a white day. Actually, so it's a frame of thinking.
Right.
That I do and yet to a semi-jai.
Okay.
Annie, now catch your hosa.
Wafa. Mami fa wembre mu na afa yen bia phone lines na nko phone brem.
Yes.
Farming. Do you believe it's a worthy investment?
Absolutely. Wherever there's demand, people have money and people want to pay for that. Yes. It beats people because the financial information there is low.
Okay. So who should be shaping the narrative in terms of adding business to the farming? Yen sha aban ana say yen fan to yen so.
Aban obey agwa dada. The aban there so boss be producing a year. But who sika sema also to 2 year there. I don't think many governments are paying attention to say we have to really educate the people in terms of money and in terms of finances. So I don't think say a can burden also. So you as an individual must take it upon yourself to really give yourself the base education so that you can handle your money well.
And so what Felice Okrieni, say bia wudua cocoa. You can go into the sales of agrochemicals kakra e won chain.
Yes.
You can go into the sales of seed kakra won chain. Now when you sika free horse show ba. Abra wo chain say obe have it.
And you any free say buy na mama o say no say no man bitie. Tem bia ye chain so bi be ba be so yensa. And no may hear.
Right.
Sikani be what you be so bebo no. O here ni na twa nipa. So what I say. And it is any time you are just watching ye say what trigger watching no. What trigger watching pe onim say cocoa no. E bi mkura ton bottle.
Yeah.
Fertilizer. This implement. Yes. And it's all travel go say me the cocoa pen am here. I say obi o say me the di chicha pe. Me timi to cement. Me kire mass pe. Osusu pe yetale.
Ane.
Ntu be do yi. Yes.
They want to come and invest, but they have fears of monitoring and honesty.
Yeah.
And I say, Obeng obi odino crack. Now because there be uncle for broche, Ghanaian farmer, we will scat. Me pesa me be a mama me nya imagine say me better na ha. Me pesa me wo ho no. Ama no na me yeden me ye ne kakra ebi se me pe poultry ebi a me pemponchi obi a me pempreko. But the question is sika no odi ba no obeye den a monitor investment no
omunya edim boni am boy no omunya the same Ghana ni no free an call ye and dey ono ye so abofo e bi say dey say kwa be no faso nya ni papers so kind of cry you need a challenge, but me say you can't do much in this life if you don't have a team that supports you.
Okay.
And so you see it as a responsibility to build that team. Say you nipa ba kokra wadi no kra ma wa. Say nipa no. Chire mu vision o trim no. Say kwasi e bia wo si da ma me wo kan kore. E say mpese me ye mponchi. Mpese wo hweso.
Right.
And ti say ni say ne pese ye no. Ti bia ene bi me kan say I mean maybe I kuku abroche ni ade. This okoto card no aponchi na ba. And phone so. So the technology is helping us to monitor and manage a lot of things remotely. And today has all year through say Ghana forbid sika, Ghana forbid sika. And Ghana ni bia ne di sika. Wa na sebe o ma ye di sika. And Ghana ni ne di ye. Ade bia be wo hweso anko ye no. And nipa na o mo hweso no, ye wa wodi animu no. You didn't have what it takes to manage it for it to become successful. And so, after all, now for any panel. So, when you are ultimately sano, ultimately training, no. The time behind us, when you did your way in a chair, ultimately, you know, children catch us a medicica by and I'm a quiet and microphone or we any mudisicano. Where were you? So, you take full responsibility for anything to succeed. And so,
So after now we will feed to her. This is Radio Gold 90.5. The program is the Ghanaian farmer. And ye didn't come out about agriculture investment and the business aspect of agric. Yet then and I said quite ben ye be faswa sikano ye be ne mohun and no any issue says a for a few way they are at aso and says sikano oil and gas for sikano yes ye baby. entina wafa obenda akun eti studio ha na ocha yen kwa ye be fa so a ye be ye adwuma no ehu so bi in fact na me babisa say aden na ekwiafo say ye kwaji loan a we de nya edibi mpo asa but ye kwa kwaji loan a ye babisa kofa wo business registration bra wo bank statement we he as baby adwuma no wo no ye pese ye nkohwe sa anwoma no e ba ne sa ekwiafo de no we dwane because oni bi odi be how important are these to you as a business person?
These as in funding?
Anne.
From the banks?
Nya say wo wo fa na me ba beje wo sika me e sho say nyoma mabubo sui
obeji bibia agina
obebisa
obebisa
ansa na wa ma meska no enso eno nso na ya ekwiafo ye oye ekwa na oye ekwa obitumi fe na o say enyo me ya farm even the elites say, have you registered the business? I'll say, oh no. What for technology? Ne kra no. Ekwiafo wo farm wo ho a obetumi agina ho. Na odi fo si ne ho so. Na edwuma na wo ye no, fa ye fa nchire no. Enkrofo hwe saa no, ebo ano a ye twia wo ka. Eno so ekwiafo ni. Mesro technology no.
Bibia we be also the Kenya to so. Visibility is currency. Visibility is capital. So the wo ye no a wo de kan ato so ya wo bo ho dawru bibia wo ye bia ne se nipa ante abede wo be hu abeto say admache de bia wo bia so de hye dem a enye ye yen so kan ya no fa hye table na se e wo bible no ha se ha de wo ka ba bora ba fata se
hello
o se bibia wo bia no so organize ya enyini nti se wo ya wonim say business na wo ye wa sha se bia wo sha se no na onya hwe o document hwe bigwa business me name kura no nya dai uni bi uni office uni hwe but wo ye kwa animu no wo so hu se wo so organize no ma so wo ye kokofu a se bibi kura wa account wo de sika ye dai etumo e business na wo ye so one team se bi radio station say ni document a wa tua nkrofo kai if you're not organized you can't grow into bit ma sha se fechire ba duru ba bi a wo so tim kika no ma ye dai e bomu ne ye pewa ye hu ndi wo ye sa no ma no na se ohia se wo kwaji sika kura firi obi ho wo kwa onim se once obisa bibia obetimi refer bit e che se wo de wo ye no wo te ase and the bibia wo ye bia na wontimi kika no ma mom no e den se obetimi anyini wo enti wo komu pe do it as a business not as a hobby do it as a business not just to survive but it can start like a survivor but it gets to a point becomes a serious business and a serious business you probably have to register also on your account home maybe bedroom grand watch fa on the fast be day atu baby or be free we say be a fa normal premier or people watch wo say okay nipa we free free e be a asaman kese or no per bags say you start yen san kakran no a be part of you it's a skill and that skill will grow that business. Me who say nipa be break kasa no mo de aban we aban a me sure say aban wo no ma also ye but wo as an individual wo nyini no so wo enyi aban sam na mfiri wani so a won kosoro ye krom ya na say what here
say be o mo here the enabling environment
yes of course push it but for how long? I don't think we should wait for government. If government comes, praise the Lord. But if they don't, are you going to be poor? You have waited for how many years? Maybe you're 40 years or 50 years. And 2% time ben now just abano be training some day. How soon? So until me there. Abano also ye man pressure. But woman pressure in your mention. Who call the watch what dear? Kakre ba usem no bo ho ban. To ni ye.
Yo. Wafa o bon the top farmer no. Yes sika. Ye di ba be hye ekwayo mu afiwe mu so mu dada so mu gba mu fufuro me paucho to monetize our money and also to sure say sika no enyini enya say sika na wo di hye mu no 2000 eno anete we want our money to grow ekwa for ye pese ye sika no enyini ye pese ye ntumi monetize it ye no wo final message wo DJ ekwiafo mu tie wo ene na book yi de em say me no say that chapter 1 chapter 2 chapter 3 ye be come one by one but your final message to everybody, especially farmers.
Farmer, the oil a business now,
right?
Into a year. As a matter of fact, honor ye crowd for many of us, and at the crowd, Sikaka crab and be able to make sure say all the sanction. I'm a business negina. A be advised the whole year be a do a phone work can be able maybe you under 100,000. First one is a fee, a be a 200,000. A be out owed me 500,000. First one is okay, how can I get to a million this year? For BBC I say day, it's when you now they are person you know. Once a Sicabia and baby out of Quacksham because what target be a day is when you saw. Now, if nothing at all, train your team that you work with. So, do. So somano so ko pay dwabrewo first when you say a business na wo ye business ye nipa na ye na nipa so won na ye adwuma wo so tete no na sebe wodi ni die so ye den e ma omo obu wa say o me nipa no from kro mo ma wo mo nka no kre wo a wo ye panyina wodi adwuma nanim no na o so ote ase se wo say metete ni pai na o madwen mo ye fine sebe o metima ye adwuma no na ko nanim.
How do we find you on social media and our number ebia obi antumi amfre na opese echiri onfro na ne se kasam kakra na onya no watumi etutu ne yie na enyini se na be ya fisese ye hia nkomo no be different but how do we find you?
Obendako uko TikTok wa Obendako, Facebook Obendako, YouTube Obendako. Mo telephone number so my books finance business me no na eba hoyi nti penim de ade bia wo ye bia no so pesa business nimdia wo mu sikasem nimdia wo mu se wo ankasa so kra no be develop ho. There's personal development. If you don't develop, your business will not grow. So on see obi ya be si ateto wadwen mu ye enye se wo kona se nkankan bia we no ma wo ze obi na automatic so sa no nyina yi frame use structures and systems to grow your business and you succeed. And those are some of the things that and so my number is 024 66 31 874 024 66 31 874.
All right, so that's Mr. Kwabna Obendako. He's an author, an entrepreneur, and of course an investment consultant. Anything that will make your money grow. And as I see Kabini, I can't dear. When they can't want some or betchero, so to 2 and among quan dear. I'm sure some couldn't be able to agree for any Yanya Chefa. Ebia, Yamia do name Rebemua, your best had the naba, na fe, Yayano. Maybe every month and I say, every quarter, yet never na ya share there on how to monetize the agriculture that we find ourselves. And of course, how do we create side businesses beyond being a farmer? If you are for nkomono yedi yache, ye hiase yenche benyeska. Ane. So, book mienu na krame, me da wa fa say, perspective. How to develop the mindset to start and build your business. Okon the page no so a, na namo ho betimi agibi. Na why den wa kenkan. Fama ankra no na omo nso kenkan. Oberia university no na nadwen no samba. Streamline how to teach yourself money, financial education. Also on one or try Kwabna Obendako. And enti Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, baby okwa ubehu na nchire na nyama recording. I'll edit and also upload on Facebook and of course on the Ghanaian Farmer channel. Ane, me da say sa uje mre etie me. Ye wone da se ne. Ane, bye bye. Me di enyona manye. Na ho mi wo kroma from Ghana's finest farmer. Ofa ye da se bye.
Yeah, that's